Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to No Man's Land for the survival challenge series I'm doing, where I'm trying to compete against Chainsaw100 and Daggerwin in their multiplayer survival series. So with a bit of luck, this episode falls on Christmas Day, so I just wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a great day and your bellies are full of food. So I've put a few decorations around just for this episode. It hasn't cost me too much, you know, just a few thousand. So in this episode we've got a few jobs to do. It shouldn't be too busy, but I really want to start pushing the productions and getting the as much money as we can, especially out of the BGA. But this field here, we ripped it up and it's ready to go. Did that say it's 100% fertilized? It did. So I'm going to get that job going first. I'm kind of hoping, because it did have a crop in it in the that was weeded and everything, that I shouldn't need to weed it again in this episode. Actually, we haven't got that much seed and fertilizer, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to empty the fertilizer out of it because it doesn't need any, and just refill it with seed, and then we'll get Courseplay going on that job. In fact, I need to reset the time because I had it on half just while I sorted out all the decorations. Right, so I need to unload it, and I just want the seed. There we go. So I think that's all fertilizer there, and I think this is the seed, these 3 bags. So we've only really got one field, well, this one, and then I'm going to create another field next. So what I've done, don't know if it's going to work yet, but I actually just drew out a course in this field for where I want to have it. It's not quite straight, but it's the best I could do. I was just guessing where to put the corners. So we'll give that a go, and hopefully we can just get a worker. There'll be some small trees to clear out the way, but hopefully we can just get a worker to go around and get that all ripped up, you know, create that with the cultivator, and then get the 2 subsoilers in and maybe get it stone picked. I don't think we'll have a chance to get it seeded as well in this episode, but I'll give it a go. Right, so we want to do this field here. So it's 12 meter. Do I do 2 headlands? Might as well. Set it off. So I'm hoping it's going to work with the snow being there. It should do. Okay, so because the fertilizer's empty, it doesn't want to do it. Right, so I can deactivate that, so it should work this time. So I've deactivated the fertilizer option in the menu, so it'll just should be able to continue now. Okay. Right, so what we'll do is we'll get into the Deutschfahrt, we'll get the trailer on it, and we'll just have a quick run around. In fact, no, first of all, we'll just check productions, because I think the greenhouses might be out of water. Oh no, they're not too bad. The furniture shop's getting low on planks, so I want to get some more planks put into that before the end of this episode. But let's get the greenhouses refilled, and I'll go and fill up all the water troughs over at the animals, refill the gold production if there's any water left, And then this tractor unit can start moving some slurry. I think we should have plenty of slurry. I'm going to get the PGA filled up and put the rest of the slurry into the methane plant. I'm hoping I can get a load of methane sold in this episode. Okay, so that's one greenhouse done. And that's the second one done. So I'll just head over and do the animals. We've got a little bit of a Christmas market come to the farm. So I might have to use the forklift to do the TMR mix because the Massey with the loader on is preoccupied with the BGA doing the sugar beet cut. That's another... Right, so I've actually used all the water there. So let me just refill. Shouldn't take long... Oh, it's skiddy. Yeah, it shouldn't take long at this water point. It's nice and fast. So what I'll do is I'll get these filled up, then we'll go over to the BGA, get the sugar beet cut processing going off, and then we'll refill the gold production and take this back and put it on the slurry tanker. Yeah, so there's still plenty of sugar beet here. The conveyors will have stopped because it's a new month. So let's get this going. Yeah, so that's it starting to fill up now. So I'll just go and do the gold production, get some water into that, and then we'll get started on that field. I've actually decided I'm going to put some sugar into the sugar mill, some sugar beet into the sugar mill. The price for sugar is at its highest around the end of the series, so I think it's definitely worthwhile producing some sugar from all that sugar beet. I mean, obviously it would be worth more in a cake, but we're not able to do that. We're not going to have the time anyway. The bakery is absolutely chocker with products. It needs some flour, so we'll probably get some of that oat. Is this production full? No, it's not full of water, so why can't I empty it? Tell you the trigger for the water in... Oh, there we go. Right, that's it full now. Right, so I'll just see you in that field with the Deutsch Fahrt. And we'll get those trees taken out. So I don't think there's that many trees we need to cut down here. I'll leave the trunks quite long because I think it's going to be hard enough as it is to see them. Yeah, but we'll just load up the trailer with all these and then put them into the sawmill. So I won't make you watch all of this, I'll just do these few here and then I'll jump cut to the end. I think there was only 4 stumps to do. There's 1, 2, 3, and there's the 4th. Okay, so I'll see you when all this is done. Okay, so we're on to the last tree now. At least I think it's the last tree in the field that's going to be in the way. So I've got quite a collection on the back of here. And the snow's gone, unfortunately, so I should maybe just modify the weather again, because that's all I did to get the snow. Right, so I'll just get these taken to the sawmill, and then we'll come back with the fent and the cultivator, and we'll just get that going, creating this field. I really hope it works, because it'll take a lot of work off my plate. Right, there we go. Right, so I'll get into the fent and we'll get the cultivator on. And I think what I'll do is I'll have it do the centre section first. So we want to do CP7, so we'll create a job. It's found this one. So 12.1. I think we'll do 2 headlands. Yeah, sharp corners. I might need to do some tidying up at the end of it. Did I want to start on the upper centre? That's what I want to do. Let's just recreate that. Right, let's see. Will it work? Well, it's going somewhere, but I'm going to stop it and then start it, see what it does. So I'm going to think about it. Right, well, this is looking promising. It's found its way to the start point. It's unfolding. And will it actually create the field? Perfect. That's excellent news. Right, so now we'll get on to doing the slurry and the BGA. So the slurry tanker was round at the BGA, so we'll just go and pick that up, and then we'll go and get, in fact I'll tell you what, no, something I want to do first. We've got some oats to sell. I forgot to do it in the last episode, so we lost out on a little bit of money. So as you can see, the price is starting to drop. 1,887 is the highest, and they're on the way down now. They're at 1,600, so we lost about $200 per thousand. So I'm just going to sell one trailer load. I think we've got, was it 70 something thousand we've got, so I'll just sell one trailer load, and then it is here. It's got the dolly on it. So I'll sell one trailer load, and the remaining oats I'm going to put into the grain mill and just have that produce flour. And that flour, I'm not going to sell it, I'm just going to store it just in case the bakery runs out. Yeah, so I've got nearly 75,000 litres. This is going to take 59,000 something, I think. So I'll have about 15 left over. I don't think oats are the most efficient way to make flour, but I think it's better to be put into bread as flour than just selling direct. Especially now that the price has gone down. Okay, so that's nearly 100,000 there for the oats. So I'll go and get the rest of them, put them into the grain mill. Try and remember to switch the production on. And then we'll get this slurry sorted out. Right, so the seed is finished in that field. So I'll get that out, get the JCB on the roller and get that field rolled. Ooh. I do want to just check that we don't need to put any do the weeds in it. Right, so while I'm here, I'll do what I said I would do, and oat flour, and I want to change this to storing. So I think I'll just go and leave this over at the grain mill, and then we'll finally get on to transporting the slurry. Right, so it's still got some slurry in it, so we'll empty that out with the BGA. Has this thing stopped working? Right, so that's the BGA full of slurry again. So we should have nearly everything in there. Maybe it needs some manure, but that should be the BGA being fully productive. I want to keep an eye on how much it's making us. I think in December we only placed it in December, and it made us nearly $3,000. January was over 18,500. So I think for this month we should make more than that. Now we've got all the productions running. Right, so just while that empties, we'll have a quick look. So silage is, well, there is still some silage bales to put there. Slurry can be switched on. We're going to get some manure, and sugar beet, we'll get some more sugar beet in it. It is completely full with methane, so we're going to want to do some methane deliveries, but first I'll just get this thing set off, going to get some more slurry using auto drive. So I'll go to slurry fill 1, methane, slurry tip, it is, isn't it? And we're getting slurry, so away you go. So we'll jump into the class here, and we'll go and get some manure from the animals. I might just shove these 2 silage bales in first though. Go and get that producing. Hopefully we'll get some more silage off this field here. It's now been rolled in the last episode, so it'll be at 100% yield in maybe another 2 episodes. So we should have an opportunity to get the best amount off that we can. So I think at some point what I'll probably do is, as soon as I start seeing the Fent doing the headlands, I'll get the John Deere and the New Holland kicked off doing the subsoiling in that field. Because if we can get it subsoiled and we get it stone picked in this episode, that'll be like a really good bit of progress. Alright, so here's the slurry tanker filling up. In fact, it's setting off. So I'm going to take the first lot of manure to the BGA, and whatever's remaining will go into the methane plant. Wow, 16,000, 16,500. I think we might fill this trailer. Only just. So I'm not sure if there's any better way to do sugar beet cut. I'm just thinking about future episodes after the series is finished. How I could convey sugar beet cut into that hopper, or if I need to get a sugar beet cut production, if that's such a thing. I could use some elaborate form of conveyor system to get it in and still leave this path open for auto drive to come in and out. So hopefully I can get close enough. Yes, I can. So that didn't take too much. They're all switched on, aren't they? So yeah, so manure. And we've got some digestate, so at the end of the episode, the last thing I'll do is I'll get all the digestate out of it and put that into the methane plant as well. So that tanker's away now to get another load of slurry, but I don't think there'll be enough at slurry fill 1, so we'll probably have to move it over to slurry fill 2. Hoping this will take the whole of this manure. That's excellent. So next job, I'm going to get some sugar beet out of here and get that put into the methane plant. I mean, I could automate all this, but I don't really have the... Well, I do have the tractors, I suppose. But I'll just put as much in, and then as soon as there's like a trailer with a little bit left in it, I'll put that into the sugar mill. So that's nearly taken 3 full trailer loads. So what I'm going to do is top this back up because it's pointless putting 3,000 litres in. I also switched the slurry tanker to go to the next slurry fill as well. So that should be on its way back by now, I would have thought. Right, so we'll just go to the sugar beet factory, we'll switch that on and we'll put it to storing. Yeah, there we go, the slurry tanker's back. It might not empty. I think the methane plant is about full of slurry. Oh no, it could take a bit more. But I'm going to head over to the animals. I'm going to bring the forklift truck over as well. And then we'll sort out getting the animals fed. So it looks as though the Fent is almost finished on its up and down rows. So I'll get the 2 tractors ready as soon as the animals are fed, and we'll get the subsoiling started. Right, so we'll just go and have a look. There's the forklift just in time. So we'll just have a quick look in here. Unfortunately, that's the rain stop now. So it needs a little bit of everything, but mostly it needs silage. So silage, should I just get those 10 out? I think I should. And then straw. Well, I'm going to get probably 10 straw as well, because I want to fill up the other animals. And then the hay, I'll probably just get 6 of those out. Right, so let's get the forklift going. I'm quite happy that slurry tank is staying there while I've got all these bales just littered around here. I really don't need it trying to plough its way through. You know what, I think this might be one of the best ways of loading the Silo King. If I grab that there, can I then grab the hay bales? Perfect. I think that'll be enough. I'm probably going to need some more straw out, actually. Don't think that's going to be enough to put in all the animal enclosures. Ooh. That was a fail. Remember I said it was the best way. So I'm actually just going to put 2 of these for the sheep. Right, so that's quite a bit of stuff gone into that Silo King now. I think there was probably about 40,000 litres already in it, so we should have plenty of TMR for the next few episodes. So I'm just going to get this straw into each of the animal pens. I'm definitely going to have to get some more straw out though. we've got plenty. Wow, they must be getting low. Right, so if they're going to take, well, let's just see, if it's going to take 6 bales, we're probably going to have to get another 10 bales out for the rest of the animals. Wow, probably going to take all of that. Yeah. Right, yeah, so I'll get some more straw out and get the rest of the animals filled up. Right, so the pigs haven't actually used that much straw. I'm not sure what these Angus are going to do, but manure is a great commodity to have for our methane production, so I'm quite happy to keep throwing straw at them. Okay, so that's the 6 bales in there, and there's 3 of them, something left. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this loaded up with some wool. We'll quickly fill up the animals, and then I'll take the wool back over to the spinnery. I think the newest spinnery is out of wool, so that's the one that I want to concentrate on. Right, so we'll just leave that there, and we'll get into the class and get this TMR put into the cows. I would say they're going to take this full 40,000. Alright, so that's a good position to be in now. All the cows are 100% full of food and water, and they've got a whole heap of straw in. Right, so what I'll just do, because this hasn't got much in, I'll send it to slurry fill 3, and then by the time we get round with the wool, we'll be ready to get the methane sold. Alright, so I'm not holding out much hope in this getting across without falling off, but we'll give it the best shot. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant, and now the truck will be coming along. I literally couldn't be making this any worse, could I? Alright, well it didn't go too smoothly, but we've got here. And what I'll do now is I'll just go and pick up a stack of wood pallets, put those into the furniture shop. In fact, let's just pick up 2 pallets, 2 stacks. Assuming these will get over in one, and I might just clear that spawn area as well. I think with the 6 episodes that are left, we should use those. There it is, as soon as I move. Right, so that'll do I think for now. Right, so we're back at the tanker now, so we'll stop this. It's not quite empty, but I want to get into the methane tanker and start selling the methane. I think it's actually full, this as well. I can't move my camera position because I've got the no, it's not quite. Okay, so we'll just set this off to go to methane, fill and store tip. Doing methane. Right, so we'll get these 2 tractors sorted now, the New Holland and the John Deere. That is looking really good. I'm so happy that that has worked. What a great way of creating a field. So it might have missed a few little bits there, which I'm not too bothered about. Let me just get this course laid out. So I actually, you can see there, it's going to try and pick up on the actual field. So I need to change that setting to prefer custom fields. So, oh yeah, it's also going to need spread with lime. So let's just create this job now. Yeah, that's better. So we've got 4 meters. We're going to use 2 tools. We're going to do, I think, 4 headlands, and we're going to start on the center. And what I want to do is copy the course. And we'll start at the first waypoint. Right, and I will jump into the John Deere. We'll get the other subsoiler. And get that doing the right hand path. Bit concerned that I haven't seen the truck going up there yet. I would have thought by now it would be full of methane. So clear that one, paste it in, change it to right. Well, there you go. So we'll have to go and check on that. Right, so I'll just unfold this. I'm just going to go and clear these little bits up here. I think that's the only bit that it's missed. Seems to be. Well, let's just have a quick run around and make sure. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm really chuffed with that. Right, so I'll get this out the way. I'll go and check on that tanker, see how it's getting on. So I'm probably not going to get this stone picked in this episode, but we've got 2 stone pickers, so next episode we'll absolutely fly through it. Okay, so it's crashed. That's great. Well done. Yeah, so it looks like it's had a little bit of an accident, but not to worry. We'll set it off in the right direction again. Right, so the JTB next. We'll pick up on the... well, actually, I'll go and refill this with the seed and fertiliser, because we'll need that in the next field. So this is when we should start to see the money coming in. 40 something thousand every methane load. Right, so I think that'll do, and I'm just going to leave it here. We'll get the roller on and get that job done. I'll just check, but I'm pretty sure this field is not going to need weed sprayed for weeds. I think just because it was done for the barley crop that I had to get rid of, that it'll have kept its like weeded state. So again, we'll just do a job. In fact, you know what, I'm just going to let it run on that course because I think it's about the same width. So first waypoint, away you go. But yeah, if I look at this, so it needs rolling obviously. It doesn't need lime, it's fully fertilised, so no weeds. So that's pretty good. These 2 fields are going to need fertiliser, so let's get in the Deutz-Fahr. And I'll go and get the fertiliser spreader on. Don't know if it's full or not. It is full, which is really good. So I'll get it set off in the soybean field. It really won't take long. It's got like a 42 metre width. So let's create a job. So 42 metre, I think we only need 1 headland. Okay, so that was the issue where it didn't like preferring custom fields, wasn't it? So let's just try that again. 4211 headland sharp. There we go. Right, so what I'll also do is, well, I can put this away now, but I'm going to get the lime spreader out and get that refilled so it's ready for the start of the next episode. And then that can do the lime spreading. The 2 tractors can follow that up with the stone picking. And then we can plant it. Right, so we've got 5,500 litres, so I will go and fill this up at the store, and then we'll just see what else we can do. Although we're probably about out of time for this episode. Well, that was another 43,000. The money's starting to pile in. Isn't that long ago we only had we were down to $500,000 after the big spending spree on all that production. And now we're nearly £1 million better off, or $1 million better off. Right, so I can only really fit 6 bags into here. So hopefully that'll be enough. Here's our next load. Right, so what I might just do, I think I said it at the start of the episode, if I just leave this here, I'm going to get the dolly off the trailer here, and I will go and get that digestate. So I'll just go and pick the slurry tanker up. It'd probably be enough space now for the slurry that was in it, so I can get the digestate. Yep, that's it now, empty of slurry. So we'll go and get the digestate. So there we go, we're back up to 1.5 million. In about 2 episodes. So we probably pick it up here. Yeah, there we go. I have no idea how long that sugar beet cut's going to take to process. It might not even do it by the end of the episode or by the end of the series. So I'll just make sure this is well out of the way of the methane tanker. So, did we switch it on? The digestate? We didn't, so that's on now. So silage can go off. Slurry is still processing, digestate so is manure, and so is the sugar beet. We're now out of methane, so It's not doing much else. Bread, as you can see, we're getting low on flour, so that'll be good to have the flour from the oats to keep the bread production going. Wool in one has got 5,000 litres. Wool in the other, this one here, 2,000. So we'll probably have to put more into the second one than before. It's still knocking through TMR, so actually just going to need to put a load more silage in. And sugar beet is, yeah, that's going to be okay. So everything else I'm pretty happy with. Carpentry's got plenty of planks now. But let's have a quick look at, is there anything else we could sell? So I don't want to sell the barley. Soybeans, they're like way off. Sugar beet, we're actually starting to get through the sugar beet now, which is great. Milk, what's milk prices? Oh, milk prices are pretty good. Right, let's go and sell some milk. And wood chips are as well. Right, okay, new plan. Let's go and get rid of all those wood chips. Right, so I think I just pull into here and fill it like you normally would at a production. Yeah, there we go. There we go, 18,000 litres. So that's all the wood chips from the entire series. I've no idea why they wouldn't spawn in crates like they did for Chainsaw and Daggerwin. Just one of those mysteries of Farming Simulator, I suppose. Can't imagine this is going to make us much money. Is it going to be about 7,000? Maybe 6.5. $6,500. That's very close. Right, so I'll just go and dump this somewhere and I'll get in the milk tanker and that can be our last job of the day. Okay, milk tanker. So these 3 blue bars, a couple of people in the comments, someone said it was air, like for the air systems on a lorry like this, for the air brakes and stuff. And somebody else told me it was def, but both of them said that unless you're running, well, for the def, unless you're running the def mod, then it doesn't matter, it just automatically refills. But then somebody said the more you use it, the more it goes down, like you're using air when you're braking. So we'll just keep an eye on it. We're at 77%. We're still at 77%, even though I let off the accelerator. It feels like it's braking. So if I brake, so when I brake it goes down. That's right. So the braking theory could be right. I wonder when it refills. Oh, we've got some more methane. So we're down to 50% now. So what was that? It was 54,000. That's good. So now we're down to 48. So we'll go and get another load. This should be enough for one more load. So I'll brake this corner and we'll see what it goes down to. It's down to 38 now. It's not going up though, so I don't know what's going to happen when I run out. Will I not be able to stop? So we're down to 30% now. So again, we'll brake for this corner at the road, see what happens. So we're at 30%. It's down to 20. Wow. I don't know what's going to happen. Seem to be using a lot of fuel though. I did pick the highest horsepower though. Oh, so it got down to about 14% and now it seems to be recharging. Alright, and there's 54,600 there. That's very good. So we're nearly at 1.7 million. I honestly don't think I've got anything to worry about. I haven't obviously sold any equipment. I know someone had said about selling equipment because it's just going to depreciate. Yeah, I suppose I could, but at the same time I could have bought stones to make gold and I hadn't, so I think it's just going to be easier for me at the end if I just have all the kit straight back without saving the game. So that's the way I've decided I'm going to do it. Oh, drifting that in. Right, so I think that's everything I can do in this episode. I just have a quick look at the finance tab here before we finish. So as you can see, the BGA income here, we had that 2,800, that was when we placed it. We got 18, but we probably didn't have all the productions in, and so far today we've got 19,300, so I expect that to go up. What time is it now? It's only 3 o'clock, so potentially we're only just over halfway through the day, you know, 3 hours past, so there's still 9 hours to go. So I could imagine that's going to get up to sort of 25,000. Which, you know, we could easily make over 100,000 by the end of the by the end of the series. Harvest income, we've done quite well. I mean, basically, look, we've made the same as last episode. There'll be another tank of methane going in soon. Like 110,000 in milk. That's really helped. So this property income, I wonder if yeah, I don't know what that would be. Unless that's... no, because that's the BGA plant income. So I wonder if that's the... I was thinking it might be the wind turbine, but I'm sure it's supposed to be like 70. So I'm not sure what productions are making me money. But anyway, that's by the by, so it's all good. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I say, I hope we had a great Christmas. And I look forward to continuing with this series into the new year. I am going to be doing a live stream on the 30th of December. That's my 2nd year anniversary of doing the channel. I did one last year, so don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'll probably try and get some of the people from the Grey Man Discord involved and we'll just have a muck around doing something. But if you have any ideas, you know, get them in the comments. So once again, thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.